how to make a lot of money without trading, without any risk. What? What? Is that a possibility? Yes, listen to me. You've been lied to. So many people, right? When you get into crypto, what are you told? Tell me. Think about it. Oh, you need to trade. You need to go on Binance. You got to sign up for my Bybit. You got to get my, make a deposit, put a couple trades, leverage this, or not even leverage. You're just told that the path to making money is to trade, is to buy poo coins, is to buy Bitcoin on leverage, is to day trade, swing trade, whatever. And I'm not knocking the hustle. I know that there are legitimate traders out there who've dedicated them lives to it, and it's their craft, and they are making a killing, and it works for them. Thumbs up. It's possible. But the truth is, not all of us are left brain dominant, super duper analytical, and trading is not easy. When you look on social media or you're scrolling through TikTok and you see traders just, I just made $5,000. I just made $50K. You don't see the other side of the story of 5 years of hell, of making money, losing it all, going negative, making it all back, making the money, losing. Every single trader has had a horror story of just losing it all and being dumb, and that being a lesson or their tuition to just evolving and becoming better. But there is no easy money. Okay, I've experienced turning $200 into $7,000 through trading NFTs. It's possible, but the caveat was I put thousands of hours into research. I lost a lot of other trades as well. So it's not like you can just push a button and print money. It's always going to take sacrifice, and it's always going to take some level of time in exchange to develop the skill and get it to a point where it's easy, to get it to the point where it's push a button. But the thing with that is, even then, there's so much risk. If you're going to be a trader, you're making educated bets on the market, right? And you're trying to use tools and your own lessons and experience to get those bets to a point where you win more than you lose. But for most people, you're not going to make it to that point. You're just not. And you don't have that mind to stare at a monitor for 16 hours per day and have notifications going off on TradingView and, you have a good day and then you have horrible days, you lose all your money, you got anxiety. It sucks when you're learning a skill set where it's just so uncertain and you could lose it all. You know what I mean? I prefer to learn a skill set that is very low risk, immediately can make me money right now, guaranteed, and over time can scale and earn me practically infinite amount of cash depending on how much I evolve that skill, how much leverage I gain, and how I use that in the industry or outside the industry. And that's why I'm a huge believer in freelancing in crypto, in learning skills and selling your time, selling your expertise, selling your skill for stablecoins or for Ethereum or for cash. There are so many benefits you wouldn't even believe. Even if you're a trader, from a knowledge perspective, I can't tell you how many NFT projects I learned about in a whitelist stage, in a very early stage, that I got access to just because I knew insiders, because I work full-time. I'm a builder in the space, and I know people who are just balls deep, who know things that aren't on Twitter, that are not on YouTube, and by the time it's on YouTube, it's too late. It's too late, dude. How do you think people found Axie Infinity at 50 cents? Do you think it was the guy buying Dogecoin at 80 cents? Do you think it's him? No. The team members, or these people that went to the conferences, who told their family and friends. It's always the insiders. It's always the people who are active participants in building this space who find out this alpha that everyone is trying to look for. If you're crossing your fingers that Elio Trades or Becker on YouTube is going to spoon feed you it, not to knock their hustle, they're amazing entrepreneurs, they're incredible builders, I admire them so much, and I watch their content, I think they make fire content. However, you're just not going to make money that way, you're not going to get the best entries that way. You're just not. For the most part, you're not. Like, as much as I love altcoins and I like this idea of swing trading or buying this for a couple months and flipping it, I do it too. I'm not sitting here like, oh, I'm holier than thou and trading is a sin. No, but if you really want to make it, like, take a hard look in the mirror and ask yourself, where the hell are you at, dude? How long has it been? How long are you going to just keep throwing your hard-earned cash into the market and just burning every single dollar? Burn it all, burn it all, burn it all. You're no different than a guy who's going and buying lottery tickets and has an addiction. Put an end to this, dude. You can be more responsible about it, but when you're so emotionally attached to your stack and you have no significant amount of bread coming in, it's just such a tough spot to actually make good investment decisions and good trades. You're just really a very undisciplined trader, and you're making all the classical mistakes in the book. So here's my advice to you, okay? Working in the space, learning skills to find work in the space, it doesn't take a lot of time. You don't need a degree. You don't need to go to school for 5 years. You don't need to go 50K in debt. You don't need to do any of those things. Quite often, you don't even necessarily need to learn new skills. You might already have the skills needed to work in the space. You just have to spend a little bit of time, literally tiny bit of time, putting something together, putting your skills together, getting on a platform and job hunting. And that's pretty much it. It just took me 2 weeks to find a job as a researcher initially. This was over a year ago now, well over a year ago. And I was paid $3,000 US per month with commission. And I was working a super chill job. By no means was it like a slave job or like, something that was very unpleasant. I had a very good boss who taught me so much, and it evolved into something where I was earning just a few months later 5 to 10 times that amount. And throughout the entire bear market, I've been making way more than my family members, most of my friends, throughout the bear market, in a time where you think there'd be no liquidity. You think there'd be no money to be made. But it's not true. Like, Binance has increased their staff by 30% in the bear market. Quite often, there's so many crypto projects, guys, that have massive treasuries from the bull run. They stack the treasuries so that they can last out these crypto winters and just head down building. Like, there's plenty of projects throughout this bear market that are hiring and looking to find talent, looking to build and scale and grow. Yes, it's not as euphoric, and yes, you may not have insanely high salaries as you would in a bull run. Nonetheless, still very doable. My skill sets in any other industry would not pay me as much as it does in crypto, and I don't need to go and get this bullshit degree, study, do the blah, 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 blah. I have more freedom. I have better chill work environment. I have more meaningful work and better paying work. It's like, what? And then I get access to like shit that I never would have heard of before. Like, I would have loved to know about Axie Infinity at $3, and I get these opportunities now because I've developed these friendships with these people who are real builders and are just so way ahead of me. So here's what I'm doing for you. Down in the pinned comment, down in the description, I've included a worksheet and a video that I prepared specifically for you to help you in this journey, okay? All I'm asking for is your email, which I will send this information to you. I'm going to provide you a skill matrix, which is going to be basically every skill set that people will hire for, people will pay money for in crypto. We'll talk about the most lucrative ones down to the ones that are super, super simple and not the most lucrative, but still that you could be paid for. We'll go over all of those things and exactly why that you should get in the space, what you can start doing, what you should be applying yourself to, platforms that you can utilize, and more, much more, to get yourself on the right foot. If you're crypto curious, if you've made money, lost money, let's just put an end to this. Let's get you in a position where you can actually come out on top and just stop being exit liquidity for smart money. Enough is enough. We came in this space to wag me, did we not? We came in the space to win all together, to uplift one another. And instead, it just becomes this house of cards where it's like hot potato. And how many times did you get the potato last? And you're the loser. It sucks, dude. Nothing is worse than just going in circles. 1, 2, 3 years go by and you're worse off and you have no skills to show for it. You have no ability to, go in a snap of a finger, find a new high-paying client, get your business up, leverage your skill as a business. It's just a very depressing spot that I was in. I was super sick of. I'll tell you about my story in that video. Go check it out. And I just don't want to see people in that position anymore. My life has turned around so hard since then, and I'm just so glad and privileged, but it just takes us to actually do it. It takes you to bite and to actually do it, to stop yourself, to be like, look, I can trade, I can buy these meme coins, I can buy this stuff, but I should be spending a lot of my time developing me, investing in me, just investing in yourself to make yourself a better person, to make yourself ability to generate cash out of thin air at any moment by increasing your skills and making yourself a professional, making yourself someone who is respectable and that people would be like, damn, your time is worth a lot. Please, I want you here. I'm going to treat you well, and you're going to get a lot of opportunities. You're going to have freedom. It's a beautiful thing, and that's simply what I want for my viewers. So check out that pinned comment or the description. You're going to find it super valuable, and you are going to be very mad as this market keeps growing, because crypto is an emerging market. There's so much opportunity here, and the most opportunity are for the builders, the people who are actually jumping onto a land grab, taking some risks, building dope shit. But you don't need to be that entrepreneur right now. You don't have to be that guy who's, trying to build this crazy thing and hiring people and risking their capital. You can just be, the armed forces, or rather the people that entrepreneurs will risk their money on, right? You don't hold any risk. Yeah, you're spending time, but you're going to be learning. You're going to be educating. You can use that to then get chips at the table and continuously generating cash flow, so you're not emotionally attached to that money anymore. It's superpower. So please check that out. This is Conquer Crypto. Appreciate you watching, and I'll tell you about my story, more about me. I know I'm probably this new face that you see. Who the hell am I? I'm a full-time builder in the space. I'll tell you all about me more in that video. Please go and check it out. Peace out.